Angel Salvadore, also known by her codename Tempest, is a fictional character created by Grant Morrison and Ethan Van Sciver, appearing in comic books published by Marvel Comics. She first appeared in New X-Men Volume 1 number 118. She is portrayed by Zoë Kravitz in the 2011 feature film X-Men, First Class. In the film she becomes one of the members of the Hellfire Club and later joins Magneto's Brotherhood of Mutants. Publication history: Angel Salvadore first appears in New X-Men Volume 1 number 118, by writer Grant Morrison and penciler Ethan Van Sciver. From 2001 to 2004 she appears sporadically in New X-Men Volume 1 number 119-150. In 2003, she appears in Marvel Universe, The End number 1 and number 5. In 2004, she makes 2 appearances in Exiles Volume 1 with issues number 46 and number 48. 1 year later, she makes an appearance in Volume 2 of New X-Men in issue number 11. Then, she appears in the story House of M, World Tour in Exiles Volume 1 number 69-71 and the day after in Decimation, House of M number 1. Angel Salvadore is depowered. From 2007 to 2009, under the codename Tempest, she appears in New Warriors Volume 4 number 2-7 and number 10-20. In 2011, she appears in Heroic Age, X-Men number 1 and an alternate version appears in Age of X, Universe number 2. Angel appears in Vengeance, a 6-issue 2011 miniseries by writer Joe Casey and penciler Nick Dragotta. She has 2 entries, one under the name Angel Salvadore in All New Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe A to Z number 1 Abraxas to Batwing and one under her codename Tempest in Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe A to Z HC Volume 11 Subrelotted Terrible Trio. Fictional character biography, Rescue. Angel Salvadore is 14 years old when her mutation first manifests, and she is driven out of her home by her abusive stepfather. The following morning, she wakes up in a cocoon. She emerges with a pair of insect wings. She is later captured by U-Men, humans who harvest mutants for their body parts for their own use. Wolverine rescues her from a mobile operating theater. He kills all the U-Men and offers to escort her to Xavier's school. They stop at a diner along the way, but the owner becomes aggressive towards them because of his fear of mutants. The owner attacks them when he sees Angel digesting her food like a fly. Finally, Wolverine brings Angel to the Xavier Institute and they watch Jean Grey expel an army of U-Men from the school. Xavier Institute. At first Angel does not fit in well, especially with Emma Frost. However, Emma takes Angel's attitude to be a challenge, instead opting to take Angel under her wing as a mentor and mold Angel into a sophisticated young woman. Angel later helps the X-Men fight the menace of Cassandra Nova by working with the Stepford Cuckoos and stealing needed DNA samples. After accepting a bet to kiss Beak, her classmate in the Xavier Institute's special class, Angel grows close to him, and they begin to see each other romantically. Angel, Beak, and the other special class students are part of another confrontation with the U-Men, deep in the woods on the Xavier Mansion grounds. Angel is the only one to see Zorn brutally murder the U-Men. He convinces her to keep it their secret by bribing her with candy. Emma and Angel's relationship deepens after Emma and the Stepford Cuckoos come to differences. During a shopping spree, Angel tries to tell a distracted Emma that she is pregnant. Angel and Beak's efforts are recognized in an awards ceremony held by the Institute. The two sneak outside, not realizing they had any chance of winning, and Angel reveals to Beak she is pregnant, fearing that Emma will have them expelled. Due to her fly morphology, her pregnancy rate is accelerated, and she lays insect-like eggs in Wolverine's old shack. Her fear of their children being discovered and destroyed and of their possible expulsion make Angel a suspect in the murder of Emma Frost, who is found shattered in her diamond form by a diamond bullet. Angel is cleared of those suspicions when Emma is revived and names Esme as the perpetrator. In actuality, Esme had taken telepathic control of Angel. Despite Angel and Beak's fears, the X-Men welcome their children, who look mostly human but with some of Angel's fly characteristics or Beak's chicken morphology. Zorn's Brotherhood and later, shortly afterward, Zorn, instructor of the special class, reveals himself to be the mutant terrorist Magneto. He has been responsible for corrupting ESM, and he has been teaching the class pro-Magneto propaganda under the guise of Zorn all along. Angel is convinced to serve as a member of his latest incarnation of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. The school is demolished and conquered. Manhattan itself is taken over by Magneto. Angel and her children come along as part of the Brotherhood. Beak rebels early on, not wanting to see captured humans killed. Beak is seemingly killed for his efforts, dropped from a levitating car. He survives and joins with the X-Men. Angel herself feels the need to rebel when Magneto threatens her classmate Martha. Beak leads the X-Men back to Magneto's stronghold, using the key nobody had bothered to take from him before he was attacked. Magneto's Zorn is swiftly defeated and decapitated by Wolverine. Later, Beak is made an honorary X-Man, and he, Angel, and their children lived in a home on the Xavier property. Beak is unhinged from time and joins the Exiles, ostensibly to prepare him for a future event during which several worlds will be threatened. As a result of this displacement, he is for a time unable to interact with beings from his home timeline, and Angel and their family believed him to have run away. Only by serving with the Exiles could he win them back. According to a 2010 retcon, during this time period Angel served as a member of Beast's squad of X-Men trainees, the Exemplars, though the identities of her teammates are as of yet unrevealed. As a result of the House of M event, Angel, Beak, and their children lose their powers and unusual appearance, and are now finally able to live happily together again. New Warriors, Angel and Beak later resurface as members of the New Warriors. Now going by the name Tempest, Angel has gained fire, ice, and wind flight powers given to her through technological means by Night Thrasher. Angel and Beak have an apartment and are still in custody of their 6 children. Powers and abilities, Angel Salvadore was, prior to the 2005 House of M storyline, a mutant with abilities and a physiology that was similar to the common housefly. These abilities included an altered physiology that changed her body to be perfectly suited for flight, toughening her skin, making her cardiovascular and respiratory systems more efficient, and making her eyes more resistant to debris while flying. In addition, Angel's digestive system was altered, forcing her to utilize a special acidic substance produced by her own body to partially digest her food before ingestion, though she still possessed teeth with which to chew. This substance could be used as a projectile weapon that could burn through most materials, such as wood, stone, and flesh. Angel's reproductive system changed as well, forcing her to lay pods or eggs like an insect rather than giving live birth like a mammal. Angel's body could presumably produce some type of silk, as she wrapped both herself and her growing children in such a substance. She also may have had the ability to walk on walls and ceilings like a fly can. Angel, after being wrapped in her first cocoon that jump-started her mutation, grew a pair of veined, cellophane-like wings from her back. These wings allowed her to fly at an unknown top speed, and made her incredibly maneuverable in the air, even more so than fellow X-Men Angel and Icarus. She could perform acrobatic flips, fly backwards, and even fly upside down. The wings had the added effect of being able to vibrate at high speeds, which produced deafening sonic effects which could shatter glass and possibly even foes with superhuman durability. Finally, Angel was capable of wrapping herself in cocoons for healing purposes. The first cocoon she created began the rest of her mutation, while another that she created managed to heal her wings after they were extensively damaged, as well as other injuries on her body that she sustained. Due to the nature of the cocoons, it is likely that Angel would have had the power to reduce the aging process or cheat death like other well-known healers like Wolverine. After the decimation was initiated by the Scarlet Witch, Angel was one of the many mutants, alongside her boyfriend and lover Beak, to lose her powers. After decimation, Angel joined the New Warriors under the name of Tempest, and used technology provided by Night Thrasher to simulate superhuman powers. These powers included pyrokinesis and cryokinesis with her gauntlets, as well as aerokinesis, increased durability, and flight with her bodysuit. Other versions, in the House of M storyline, Angel was a famous supermodel. She was possessed and nearly killed by Proteus. In the Age of X storyline, Angel was depicted with her original power set. She was tracked through the sewers with Dazzler and Bela Ciudad before being teleported to Fortress X. In other media, Zoë Kravitz plays Angel Salvadore in the 2011 film X-Men, First Class. She is introduced as a stripper at a club in 1962, who is recruited by Charles Xavier and Eric Lane-Shear into their brand of mutants opposing Sebastian Shaw and the Hellfire Club. However, she soon joins the Hellfire Club at Shaw's invitation, becoming a participant in his scheme to provoke the United States and the Soviet Union into the Cuban Missile Crisis. Her role in the final battle is minor, engaging Banshee in an air battle, using her saliva as explosive projectiles and eventually getting her wings singed by one of Havoc's energy blasts. She is last seen rescuing Emma Frost with Lane-Shear, Mystique, Azazel, and Riptide. A viral marketing site for X-Men, Days of Future Past shows that Angel and Azazel were killed by Project Wide Awake operatives. In the film, when Mystique infiltrates Trask's office, she sees autopsy reports and photos for several mutants including Angel Salvadore's. At one point, a young Magneto reveals that Angel was one of the mutants Bolivar Trask experimented on and killed between 1962 and 1973. One of her wings appears in storage in a glass case. References. External links: Angel at the Marvel Universe Wiki, Angel at the Comic Book DB, Tempest at the Comic Book DB, Angel Salvadore Biography at World of Black Heroes, Angel Salvadore Character Profile at UncannyX-Men.net.